Hi everyone, welcome you all to this lecture about binary search tree. This is C. Karpagavalli, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Ramco Institute of Technology, Rajapalayam. Before getting to the topic, we need to know what is binary search tree. In binary search tree, all the elements in the left subtree should be less than the root node and all the elements in the right subtree should be greater than the root node. So in this example, we have the tree with root node 40. So all the values in the left subtree is less than the root node and all the values in the right subtree is greater than the root node. So this is the example for binary search tree. In this lecture, we are going to see the following things. Why binary search tree properties, binary search tree declaration, operations on binary search tree, finding the element in binary search tree, finding minimum element and maximum element in binary search tree, then inserting element and deleting element in binary search tree. First, why binary search tree? In binary tree, we don't have any restriction on the node's data. As a result, to search for an element, we need to check both in left subtree and in right subtree. Due to the situation, the worst case complexity of search operation is order of n. In order to reduce this worst case complexity of search operation, we go for the binary search tree. The main use of binary search tree is for searching. In this representation, we impose restriction on the node's data. As a result, it reduces the worst case average search operation to order of log n. Next, binary search tree property. In binary search trees, all the left subtree elements should be less than the root data and right subtree element should be greater than the root data. This is called the binary search tree property, which means the left subtree of your node contains only nodes with the keys less than the node's key. The right subtree of your node contains only nodes with keys greater than the node's key. Both the left subtree and right subtree must also be a binary search tree. This is the example we have taken. Here we have two tree. This left one is the binary search tree. The right one is not a binary search tree because all the elements in the left subtree of your root node is less than the root node and all the elements in the right subtree should be greater than the root node. Here the root node is 3. The element 2 should not come the right side of the root node 3. So it is not as a binary search tree. The left one is the binary search tree. Next, binary search tree declaration. There is no difference between the regular binary tree and binary search tree declaration. The difference is only in data but not in structure. This is the code for binary search tree declaration. Here we define a class named BST node. Then within this class, we have defined a function named init. So in this init function, we have initialized the root data and left child and right child. After that, we need to set and get the data by using the function set data and get data. The next we need to get the left child as well as the right child. So for that we are using the function get left and get right. Next, the operations on binary search tree. Here we have some types of operation: finding element in the binary search tree, finding minimum element, and finding maximum element in binary search tree. Then inserting element and deleting element from the binary search tree. Let's see the operations one by one. First operation is finding element in the binary search tree. The finding element is a simple approach. So start with the root and keep moving left or right using the binary search tree property. If the data we are searching is same as the node's data, then we return the current node. If the data we are searching is less than the node's data, then search for the left subtree. Otherwise, we need to search for the right subtree. If the data is not present, we need to end up in a null link. This is the code for finding element in the binary search tree. Here we define a function called find. So by passing the parameter root comma data, then we need to assign the root value to the current node. Then set the condition while current node is not none and data not equal to current node dot get data. Until this condition is true, we need to iterate the following code. If data is greater than the current node dot get data, which means data is greater than root node, we need to go for the right side. Otherwise, we need to go for the left side. So here current node equal to current node dot get right. else we need to go for the left side. So current node equal to current node dot get right, get left. So return the current node. The time complexity of this finding operation is order of n in the worst case, and space complexity is order of n for the recursive stack. Finding minimum element in the binary search tree. So already we know the property of binary search tree. So in binary search tree, all the elements in the left subtree should be less than the root node, and all the elements in the greater right subtree is greater than the root node. So here in binary search tree, the minimum element is the leftmost node in the tree. So here the minimum element for the given tree is 4. So here the time complexity is order of n for the worst case, and the space complexity is order of n for the recursive stack. So this is the code for finding minimum element in the binary search tree. So here we define a function called find min by passing the parameter root, then assign the root value to the current node, then set the condition if current node dot get left equal to none. That means current node's left child is none means return the current node. Otherwise we need to call the find min function by passing the parameter current nodes dot left child. So this is the code for finding minimum element using non-recursion. So non-recursion means within the function there is no function call. We need to iterate the code. That is the meaning for non-recursive version. So here we define a function find min by passing the parameter root. So next we need to assign the root value to the current node. Then we need to set the condition. If current node's left child is none means we return the none. Then while current node's left child is not equal to none means we need to go for the left side. So current node equal to current node dot get left. So finally we return the current node. This is the non-recursive version of finding minimum element in the binary search tree. So the time complexity is order of n and the space complexity is order of 1. So next, finding maximum element in the binary search tree. So in binary search tree, the leftmost node is the minimum element and the rightmost node is the maximum element. So here in the given binary search tree, the maximum element is 16. So 16 is the rightmost node in the given binary search tree. So this is the maximum element in the BST. So here the time complexity is order of n for the right skew tree, and space complexity is order of n for the recursive stack. This is the code for finding maximum element in the binary search tree. Here we define a function called find max by passing the parameter root. Then we need to assign the root value to the current node. Then we need to check the condition. If current node's right child is none means we need to return the current node. Otherwise we need to call the find max function by passing the parameter current node's right child. So this is the recursive version. So we need to call the function within the code. So this is a non-recursive version of finding maximum element in the binary search tree. Here we define a function find max by passing the parameter root. Then we assign the root value to the current node. Then we need to check the condition. If current node's right child is none means we need to return the none. So while current node dot get right, that means current node's right child is not equal to none. We need to assign the current node's right child to the current node. Then we return the current node. So finding maximum means the rightmost node of the binary search tree is the maximum element in the BST. So we need to go for the right side. So the time complexity is order of n and the space complexity is order of 1. Next is inserting element in the binary search tree. So here in this example, we are going to insert the key value 5. So for insertion, we need to check the binary search tree property. So in order to insert data into the binary search tree, first we need to find the location for that element. So we can find the location of insertion by following the same mechanism as that of the find operation. So while finding the location, if the data is already there, then we can simply neglect and come out. Otherwise, insert data at the last location on the path traversed. So here we are going to insert the value 5. So first we need to check the value 5 with the root node. So here the value is less than the root node. So we can go for the left side of the root node. So again we need to check the key value with the root node. So 5 is comparing with the 2. So 5 is greater than 2. So we need to go for the right side. So again 5 is comparing with 4. So 5 is greater than the 4. So we need to go for the right side of the 4. So the correct location of inserting and the element 5 is right side of the node 4. So here this is the correct position of the element 5. So this is the operations of inserting element in the binary search tree. So this is the code for inserting element in the binary search tree. So here we define a function called insert node by passing the parameter root comma node. So we need to check the condition. If root is none, we simply return the node to the root. So root equal to node. Else we need to check the condition. If root dot data greater than node dot data, which means the inserting element is less than the root value, means we need to go for the left side. So if root dot left equal to none, we return the node to the we assign the node to the root dot left. Otherwise, we need to call the function insert node by passing the parameter root dot left comma node. So if the root data root value or root data is less than the node data, we need to go for the right side. So if the root dot right equal to none, we simply assign the root to the root dot right. Otherwise, we need to call the function insert node by passing the parameter root dot right comma node. So we need to check the BST property. So based on the BST property, we need to find the location for the inserting element. So the time complexity of insertion is order of n and the space complexity is order of n for recursive stack, and for iterative version, that is non-recursive version, the space complexity is order of 1. The next is deleting element from the binary search tree. There are three types of cases in the deleting element. Case 1, if the element to be deleted is a leaf node, then we simply return the null to its parent, which means make the corresponding child pointer null. So in the given tree, we are going to delete the key element 5. So simply set the null value to its parent node 2. So this is the case 1. Then case 2, if the element to be deleted has one child, in this case we just need to send the current node's children to its parent. So here in this example, we are going to delete the element 4. So 4's left subtree is set to its parent. So here the node 3 is set to the parent node 2. So third case, if the element to be deleted has both children, the general strategy is to replace the key of the node with the largest element of the left subtree and recursively delete that node. So in this is the example. So here we are going to delete the element 8. So the 8 is has both left subtree as well as the right subtree. So the strategy is we need to replace the 8 with the largest element of the left subtree. So here the largest element is 7. So 8 is replaced with the 7. So this is the tree after deleting the element 8. So these are all the operations of binary search tree. Thank you all. Thanks for watching.